Hello everyone, I hope you're well, staying safe and healthy. Welcome to the second video on Wananchi Reviews, where you get your average Joe's opinion on tech and electronics, lifestyle, food, travel, and many more. For this second video, I'll bring to you my best brand, Samsung. I've had a love-hate relationship with Samsung phones throughout my life, with the S4 being my first Samsung. And I think this video will show you how underrated the Galaxy phones from Samsung are. I have an S9, which is a bit old, but you'll be able to see in this video that it clearly does the work. The Samsung DEX is something I've been really excited about since the first time I found out about it. For those who don't know, Samsung DEX turns your DEX-enabled Samsung smartphone into a desktop interface when plugged into a monitor or TV. Basically, it transforms the Samsung mobile experience to something with more screen real estate. Phones are becoming really expensive and slowly becoming more like laptops. This revolutionizes what we define as mobile, and it makes spending over 100,000 Kenya shillings for one of the high-end devices seem a little bit less crazy. Samsung Desktop Mode is an example of tomorrow's technology available today. The question is, can a basic user completely replace their primary computer with this system? This video is sponsored by our good friends at Kenras Limited. Okay, quick disclaimer, I'm a Samsung fanboy, and for those who think this is gimmicky, it's not. Samsung needs more credit for how they've used DeX to expand your Galaxy experience compared to other premium brands who charge the same amount but have less features. Apple. There is a barrier to entry, but for as little as 2,000 shillings to 12,000 shillings, it definitely makes up for it in the long run. There are several ways to get this running, and setting it up is easy. For my Samsung S9, what I needed was a USB-C dock, a charger, HDMI cable, and a USB keyboard. Samsung, we need a keyboard and mouse please. On the newer devices, you can connect directly via USB to HDMI cable, or even wirelessly to a monitor that supports Miracast. I'll put a link in the description to a page with more information of what devices are supported and how to get them connected. So let's see how it performs. Its user interface is a modified version of Android, and it's similar to Chrome OS. They did a really good job, and it's really intuitive. It's like a mirror of what's on your smartphone, reformatted for the bigger screen. As you will see, it preserves most of the apps and access to all your files. The homepage layout is very familiar. It's like an Android version of Windows. On your bottom left, you have your Android keys, your home, back, recent, and your app drawer. On the right side, you have a status bar where you can find volume settings, screenshot button, notifications, quick setting toggles, and a universal finder. Right-clicking on the mouse gives you extra options. So as I said, most of your things on your phone translate directly. Apps open in this self-contained windows, which can be resized. So let's test if it can handle computer stuff. Surfing the web. Check. Word documents. Check. Making slides. Check. Your spreadsheets. Check. How about some side-to-side tabs for some Control-C, Control-P action? Check. So when it comes to media consumption, let's look at our social media. All your apps are available. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, anything you want. When it comes to watching media, you have your YouTube, movies, and music. Multitasking is also so easy. One thing I'd say is that some apps open in a funky way, so it's best you use the web version when you want some full screen. Another drawback is, unlike a laptop, sound from separate apps cannot play at the same time. So if you're listening to music on YouTube and click full screen on another app, the music gets cut off. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, look at how many apps I have open. Are you starting to steal my point? Some gaming is also possible, especially if the game supports keyboard and mouse action. I had to clear the apps before the games were started because it started lagging a little bit and taking long to load. The sound supports HDMI pass-through, but you need a monitor or TV with speakers. For better sound, I suggest you either use a Bluetooth speaker or wireless headphones, considering the earphone jack was covered up. It's also possible to launch DEX and use your phone at the same time. It's still a phone and also can be used as a second screen. The camera is still functionable and can be used for video calling, etc. Phone and DEX function separately, but you can't open the same app on both services. For the ultimate desk setup, I pair up my Samsung S9 with this 1 TB hard drive that allows you to carry larger files from the work to home. Before I give you my final thoughts on Samsung DEX, this video was sponsored by Kenras Limited. Kenras Limited is a global trading company with affiliate partners in many countries. They offer 3 major solutions to their clientele: electrical power automation solutions, innovative water treatment and purification solutions, and top-range display accessories in Kenya and in East Africa. Kenras Limited were kind enough to send me the Omicron G80 Black full motion monitor arm that is used for displays of 13-inch to 27-inch. If you watched my laptop, I said my main display was a Samsung SE450 series monitor. The stand it comes with has swivel, pivot, height and tilt, but where I put it in my setup, it's either blocked by the wall or the TV stand. So this is the Omicron G80 Black. Immediately you open the box, you're greeted by an information pamphlet that gives you all the parts in the box and what's necessary to set the stand up. As you can see, it's very clean and tidy. All the parts are in their small compartments, and if you go back to the pamphlet, every part will have a label. All the screws are available with extras. And as you can see, it's full motion. The stand can be mounted either on that whole thingy that's usually on your desk, that's for cable management, or can be mounted at the end of the desk. As you can see, there is such a difference in the amount of maneuverability that this stand gives me compared to the original stand. In addition to having increased maneuverability, it has compartments that allow you to cable manage. You'll find this monitor desk mount linked in the description. It costs around 5,200 shillings on their website. Thank you for watching the video. I hope I was able to show you what a Samsung phone can actually do if you release its full power. I'd also like to thank Kenras Limited, the sponsors of these videos. I'll put a link in the description to their website. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you.